Welcome back to Maniacal Music Musings. I'm your host, Jeremy, as always on this very exciting night. You know, I may be a little sick in the head and have some scars. They're there. But it's all come back to me now. When she touches me like that on those Inca roads, I know for sure that demons are a girl's best friend. Woof. My co-host, though, has a duality about him that is unmatched as he's standing in the shower thinking about fat bottom girls. He ponders why those three little pigs screaming still echoes in his head. He'll take a bump of pepper during a sandstorm like the scavenger human sorrow that's getting jiggy with it as he does. Chancey motherfucking Grife, everybody.
Hi.
Woo!
What's up, Chance?
Chancey, I figured you might like that part of the intro for you. But yes, folks. Welcome back to the true finale of the Rolling Stone Top 500 Songs bracket. It's been a long 7 months or something like that. But we finally made it, and we finally get to move on to something new in a couple weeks instead of this thing we've been doing, which has been awesome, but tiring. But something new. And as I announced last week, the winner, whoever song wins this overall, will get to pick the next topic. All the participants that put songs to it have been seeing the list before, so we will see who takes it home. Remember last week, two of my songs ended up in the finals, and it never happens. It happened. I love it. But we'll see who they have to face at the end of tonight. And joining me, as always, we have Aaron from Podcast. My co-host Harley from The Asylum with Harley and Joker. Joining us once again, we are graced by Kevin Stoner himself.
Hi.
Legend of the Midwest. But
Okay.
We have a new face tonight, guys, and I am very, very excited to announce that we are joined by X's own curious pollster himself, Mike. What's going on, buddy?
Appreciate the invite.
My pleasure. It's always fun to have people who do these type of things on a daily basis they love the way it goes. But folks, the way you see my screens, the order they go in, I ain't reading through it. Let's just start off this funness. Cool. Sure. Kids. But the first matchup is going to be one of Jamie's songs. She has a couple on this side, I think. It's going to be Duality by Slipknot going against a song because of lack of choices I had to throw in here. A song I had to throw in for lack of choices, and I just what's a universally loved song by most people that would fit well?
It's literally wide open.
I meant lack of choices that people gave me. I didn't mean lack of choices in the world. Come on now. That was a tough choice.
It wasn't your choice, I see.
But it's going to be Duality by Slipknot versus Three Little Pigs by Green Jelly.
Oh, man.
And just so everybody knows, as always, I did not make these matchups. I put the people's songs into a randomizer. It came up with the matchups. Only thing I did was make sure people's songs couldn't face themselves in the first round, at least. After that, it's up to you. But Aaron, is it Duality or Three Little Pigs in your famous rankings?
I'm guessing Three Little Pigs is a song that was missing, and it would be Three Little Pigs.
I put it in the fucking playlist, and I put a message in the chat that said, "Added the last song."
Okay.
Because
I never went back.
I was suck and dumb and busy and didn't get messages sent. I suck.
Well, no, you weren't the first person. You were actually the backup. The first person that didn't give me an eighth song, that's on her. But
I'm going to stick Three Little Pigs down at...
Oh, yeah, because you had that missing spot in your rankings last week.
I'm going to stick it at like 20.
I figured you'd be a lover of that
out
song.
Of 50.
That's right up your alley. So
yeah.
rankings.
Did
But
you refer to them as green jello or green jelly?
I said green jelly. I do know the reference.
Yeah, it's always
I-
green jello.
I was there when it happened, man.
I'm sure. But Chansey, as a native to Slipknot's home, is it duality or green jelly?
I'm gonna go with green jelly.
Ooh.
Jello.
And it's funny because when I asked Jamie for her songs, that was literally the first song on her list was that song too. It's fucking Slipknot, but Harley, which way do you want to go?
I'm going with Slipknot.
Slipknot? Ooh, Slipknot gets a vote. Yay. Keeping it interesting. And then, oh crap, it's my turn. Lovely. Just because I think I see which way this is going, I gotta go with Slipknot. Because I love both these songs with a passion. I heard Duality way before I ever heard Three Little Pigs, so I push my fingers into my eyes, one of the most iconic lines ever. So, but and I've seen that live, so that's a fucking amazing song. Actually, I've seen both these songs live, but still, Slipknot's just more impressive live by an inch. But Kevin, which way do you want to go?
I don't know. I really should get a coin to flip. I guess I'll go with the Piggies since it's technically my choice via you.
Meh. But Mike, is Three Little Pigs moving on, or are we going to run into a coin flip situation here?
Oh man, I got to go with duality, man. I got to go with Slipknot. I really like the Pigs, but I feel like as far as the song goes, I'm not sure that they were really serious with the song. I feel like when they wrote that, they were just goofing around, you know. And Slipknot hit it pretty strong with duality. So I got to go with duality.
Yeah. Which means, Kevin, since it was kind of somewhat your song, heads or tails for Green Jelly?
I'll go with head.
Who doesn't like to go with head?
I knew it. I set you up for it. That was a setup.
One of those things I like getting set up for. But it did go to heads, actually, and Green Jelly will be moving on. Sorry, Jamie, but I'm pretty sure you don't disagree with that anyway. Ooh, okay. You're going last on this one. I'm actually happy about that, Aaron. But Chansey, it's a Aaron versus Bubbles matchup. It's Inca Roads by Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention going against Bubbles' song Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm.
Ooh, if it was going up against anybody else other than Frank Zappa, I'd have probably went with the Alien Ant Farm. But yeah, I'm not voting for Frank Zappa. Voting against Frank Zappa, you know, for that. Not for Alien Ant Farm anyway.
And Miss Queen Harley.
I'm going to go with Frank Zappa because of the fact that a Smooth Criminal, Michael Jackson does it better than Alien Ant Farm. And
questionable.
I know one that's better than both of them, and none of y'all.
The Glee one was, but
no, it's a smooth jazz version. It's better than all of them.
Okay, but you can't take and yeah, no. So I'm going to go with Frank Zappa.
And yeah, I've never even heard of this song. I knew Zappa, the name, but I never fucking knew Zappa, but like that much. But this song is one of the weirdest fucking songs I ever heard, but it is fucking incredible at the same time, and I can't explain it.
Isn't that all Zappa?
Like I said, I never deep dove into Zappa shit. I just never really got a chance to. But I gotta give it to Inca Roads because I love Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm. That was the first version of that song I ever heard. But
same.
It's fucking incredible though. Like it's an incredible version of it, and it's not. I don't even think it's really a cover of it. I think it's a completely different song. Like it's not. They use elements, but it's a completely different fucking song.
It's the same song.
Not
It's just a different style.
It's just a different style. It's the exact same song.
I don't know. But Kevin, which way you want to go?
I wish I liked Zappa more than I do. I'm a weird ass motherfucker, and I should like Zappa. It's criminal that I don't like him more than I do. Because this song, I can see why people like him so much. It was a jammy song. It got funky, and I could have voted for it. I probably would have voted for it if it wasn't going against a super nostalgia song for me. I grew up listening to Alien Ant Farm on the radio on Z100 and shit, playing that song. That's like embedded in my childhood. So I'm going with the nostalgia vote on that one.
And Mike,
I gotta go with Alien Ant Farm. Smooth Criminal. I'm not the biggest Frank Zappa fan. I mean, there's a couple in there I like, but this one just ran on to me like just a. I mean, hey, for people who like Frank Zappa, they got exactly what Zappa does, but this one just sounded like just a bunch of noise getting put together to me. But Smooth Criminal with Alien Ant Farm, yeah, it's the same song. I mean, they obviously covered it, but what they did to it was pretty cool. So I remember when it came out, it was pretty hot.
And Aaron, is Zappa moving on, or are you going for Alien Ant Farm?
I think you know better than that. Yeah. Inca Roads #1, Smooth Criminal #30.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Which means, oh look, the next matchup gets started off by Harley, and it's the only song I have on this side actually, and I'm going against Bubbles. Bubbles' song is "She's So Mean" by Matchbox 20. And going against my last song, Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend by Powerwolf.
I'm going with Demons Are a Girl's Best Friend. That's the first time I've heard this song, and I was singing it all day today. I really like that.
Catchy as all shit. And yeah, I mean, I like She's So Mean. I've heard it before. Matchbox 20, I like some of their stuff. I'm not a huge fan. But Powerwolf, yeah. Chancey already knows. Chancey probably saw them list and he was like, oh, fuck. But, yeah, that song is fucking incredibly done. But, Kevin, kind of curious on this one.
I'm not the biggest Matchbox fanny, but I'm going to go with the Matchbox 20. Yeah.
You didn't like Powerwolf, Kev?
You should know I'm not into the hard shit. I won't judge y'all for being into it.
It's not that hard.
It's really
semi-hard.
not hard.
It's not hard. It's just it's not my jam.
It's semi-hard.
It's
motherfucking. It's semi-hard. But
it's catchy though. I see why it stuck in Harley's head. Like as soon as she said that, I'm like, yeah, I could tell why. It's a catchy ass song. But I got that nostalgia with the Matchbox one too a bit, so maybe that's why.
Yeah.
This is a tough matchup for me. I wouldn't say I'm a fan of either of them. However, I do appreciate music, so there's songs from both of them that I do like. Matchbox 20 is a fun, catchy song. You know, it's kind of got that vibe going. The Demons with Powerwolf, it has like a ghost feel to me, kind of like that vibe that's out there right now, that trend. And you can definitely get into it. Man, ooh, that's a tough one.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna go with Matchbox 20. Yeah,
you guys think they're okay?
She's So Mean. I'll go with that one.
I asked Kevin if he was okay. He looked like he was
sorry.
there.
My blanket was wrapped in my chair, so I couldn't roll anywhere, and I had to get it off.
Well, Aaron, is it Powerwolf or Matchbox 20?
Well, don't much like Matchbox 20, but I guess I liked Powerwolf even less. But I did have one note, kind of cheesy lyrics. Your demons come as carnal dynamite. kind of wacky. I had Matchbox 20, number 28, Powerwolf 42.
It's power metal, dude. What do you expect? What do you expect?
You can put the words power and metal together and tell me it's not hard.
No, it's not death metal. We'll get into that later. But Chancey, Powerwolf or Matchbox 20?
I'm gonna go with Matchbox 20 on this one.
Yeah, I know how much you love the operatic voice of Powerwolf. See, if Jamie was here, Powerwolf would have won. I'm just saying. But
you mean it would have had a second vote?
Third vote, which means it would have been closer. But this next matchup, Kevin finally gets to play the game here. And he's facing Chancey in his first match. And it's going to be Kevin's Echoes by Pink Floyd going against Chancey's Nutshell by Alice in Chains. And it is going to Mike first.
Oh. Oh, man, Floyd right here. Well, you take the name away. I said in the opening that it wasn't my strongest for Floyd. Definitely Pink Floyd, though. But Alice in Chains, they're pretty strong. They're pretty strong. I gotta go with Nutshell.
And Aaron, I'm actually kind of curious which way you're going to go in this.
Nutshell number 22, Echoes number 10.
Yeah, I knew when Aaron saw Kevin's choices for this, he was going to fucking get all excited. So they have some crossovers. But Chancey, which way are you going to go?
Exist.
I'm going to go with Alice in Chains on this one.
Yeah. And Harley?
Alice in Chains.
And yeah, I am not a Floyd fan at all. Another Brick in the Wall is like the only song I can do by them. Like every other song is just strangeness. There may be a couple others actually. I think we hit a couple. I think we hit like at least one other one in the Rolling Stone Top 500 that I liked, but I didn't realize it was them even. But yeah, no. I'd love to though. But Alice in Chains, not a huge fan of them either. But Nutshell is actually a damn good song. So I'll go Nutshell. And the next matchup to see who's going to face is Chancey versus Harley.
Go for my own song.
Oh, my bad, Kevin.
You completely skipped Kevin. Kevin was supposed to start this round.
I know, but I want him to go last, and I forgot about it. But Kevin, which way would you have gone, buddy? I'm sorry. Don't cry.
The Nutshell was good. It's not my style of music, but it has that nostalgia where I remember it from my childhood. But I mean, I threw Pink Floyd in here for a reason. I know I could have picked other more commonly well-liked Pink Floyd songs, but Echoes has always just been one that's been a special one to me. I don't know why. Like that and Sheep, which probably also wouldn't have done well, but it's also been another one of my big jams from them. But yeah, I'm going with Echoes.
Boy.
Or I could have gone with some of the old Syd Barrett years and made everyone not like it, but I love the Syd Barrett years.
You wouldn't have lost me. You don't lose me until about 1980. You lose me around the Final Cut.
I could see that.
Well, Kevin, since I skipped you in the last one starting it off, you can start with this one. Because it's, like I said, it's Chancey versus Harley. And it's Chancey's Pepper by Butthole Surfers going against Harley's She's Like the Wind by Patrick Swayze featuring Wendy Frazier.
I'm gonna go with the Butthole Surfers. I never really knew their music, but that was a funky song that was cool to listen to. It felt cool to listen to. I'm gonna go with some buttholes.
Probably me surprised. But Mike, which way would you want to go on this?
I'm definitely going with the Butthole Surfers. She's Like the Wind. Patrick came out. He did good. I mean, it was a good song. It was popular for the time, but no, Butthole Surfer's all the way on this one.
And Aaron.
It was sexy saxophone time with Patrick Swayze, but definitely they were all in love with Dying. They were doing it in Texas. Number 16, Pepper. Number 43, She's Like the Wind.
Ooh. And Chancey, if I had to ask, even.
Right. I mean, kind of goes without saying. I'm definitely going to go with the Butthole Surfers on this one.
You lucky man, you. But and that means your songs will be facing each other in the next round. But Harley, which way would you have gone?
I actually would have gone with the Butthole Surfers.
Oh, going against your own song. Well, actually, we did just hit on this in the first part of the 90s One Hit Wonders bracket on our show. So
is this a sweep?
Nah, it's not, because I will throw one to Shoes Like the Wind, because, like you said, sexy sax time. like you said, Aaron, sexy sax time is always a fun, good time. Sexy sax time. I love fucking. That's why I like Michael Bolton, for God's sake.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But
You really like my version of the Smooth Criminal, then?
I probably would.
Sexy sax, for sure.
I enjoy sexy sax, man. It's one of the only reasons I like a Bruce Springsteen song, for God's sakes. But
Bruce Springsteen's sax, Clarence sax, isn't really sexy sax. That's a different sax.
I mean, you had me at sax, but that means Aaron gets started the next matchup, which I'm actually kind of excited about that for one reason. But it's Kevin's other song versus one of Jamie's songs. And it's Kevin's Freedom of 76 by Ween. And it's going against Jamie's song that you picked for Shanna, Sick in the Head by the Lumineers.
Well, do you care to take a guess on this one, Jeremy?
Well, since, I mean, I'm pretty sure Chancey brought it on the episode you were on, but that album. But still, I know your love for Ween.
Yep. Freedom of 76, number 12. Sick in the Head, number 29.
And Chancey, I also know of your love for Ween, but which way are you going to go?
Yup.
And Harley?
Freedom of 76.
Yeah,
was filmed at Woolworths.
It's definitely not my.
Still keeping up the beat.
It's definitely not my favorite. It's definitely not my favorite Ween song off that album, but it's a good damn song, and I can't stand the Lumineers.
Roses Are Free is the best song on that album.
But which way would you have gone, Kevin?
Oh, there's so many good songs I wasn't on, but yeah, it's obviously 76. That's like one of the most beautiful songs ever made, and it's so not known. Like nobody knows that song. At least every time I play it, nobody knows it. At least.
You got to watch the video for it too, because it's hilarious.
Wow, I didn't even know there was one.
Yeah, it's like a little movie. There's about a minute or two before the song starts.
Fuck yeah.
And Mike, are we gonna have our first sweep of the night, or
we have
Lumineers from
Freedom of 76? Ooh. Yeah, it's a cool jam.
It's a fun one to sing too.
Yeah.
Which means the next matchup, because Chancey's gonna actually. Oh no, Chance, your songs do not face each other. I read that wrong. You actually okay? Yeah, you got lucky. But the next matchup is a Chancey versus Jamie matchup, and it's Chancey's Rumble by Link Ray and the Raymen going against Jamie's song she picked just to fuck with Chancey, Bump by Cottonmouth Kings. And Chancey gets starts one off, actually, ironically enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with fucking Rumble.
You're gonna go Cottonmouth Kings?
Nope.
And Harley.
I'm going with Bump.
You're going with Bump? Yeah, I gotta agree. Rumble wasn't bad, but it's basically just a 2-minute riff and that's it. Like it's not like a Bump is classic. Bump is getting stoned while driving music and freaking just having a good time. Like, but Kevin, which way you want to go?
I'd rather take a 2-minute riff over that style of rap. I'm gonna go with the 2-minute riff. I'm gonna rumble it up.
And Mike.
Also, Rumble. Yeah, that rap was just it wasn't there for me. Not that was an odd sound.
That was like one of their first songs too. That's the funny thing, but it's the one she wanted to pick. It's the one she wanted to pick to fuck with Chancey. But Aaron, which way you want to go?
First time I'd heard either one of these. Cottonmouth Kings, jazzy bass line, interesting flow. It's 25. Rumble 17. It's Rumble.
And Rumble does move on, as I foresaw. But
You know, it's funny. So many people, not including myself and the people on this fucking panel, outside of you and Harley, of course, because you all voted for it, think that fucking Cottonmouth Kings sucks so much that it's literally a song.
Well, that's
without
honestly
lyrics.
the first song of theirs I've heard that I actually
Oh, really?
like. So, yeah.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Because
That's
that
fair
one's got
enough.
the beat, like on my doing the treadmill or the stair stepper. That one's got the beats that keeps you going.
But yeah, I thought that was funny.
It did have a sick beat, I'll give it that.
Jeremy's all fucking AFK.
Izzy, I'm looking at my spreadsheet. I didn't even realize.
Somebody fucking spawn kill.
well, you know, AFK, away from keyboard, a freaking kid. Take it either way you want. But that means the next matchup is actually the play-in matchup, and it's a Harley versus Aaron matchup. And it's going to get started off by Harley, actually. But it's Harley's It's All Come Back to Me Now by Celine Dion versus Aaron's Dark Star by Grateful Dead.
Well, I'm going with Celine Dion, so.
You know.
Did you know that song originally was wrote for Meatloaf, but he turned it down and gave it to Celine Dion?
I could I could hear that. I could hear that.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say the same thing. You could almost tell. That's kind of interesting.
I literally was thinking every time I heard this song over the last couple of days, I'm like, this is like a fucking female Meatloaf song.
Yeah,
like,
it was wrote for Meatloaf, but he turned it down and gave it to Celine Dion.
I kind of wish he would. I kind of wish he put out a version of it before. He passed, right?
Like he did this song. Like if you look it up, he actually did it too, but it was for Celine Dion. She did it.
I actually got to look that up because I got to hear him do that shit. But it would be incredible. But the whole time I'm just like hearing like I do anything for love. That's all I'm hearing the whole time I listen to this song, like for the first time since childhood. Because my mom used to bump the shit out of that song in the car when we were little kids. But that whole album, for God's sake. But I actually grew to appreciate it. I mean, it's probably why I like symphonic metal, because I like female vocals. But I mean, that Grateful Dead song, dude. Another 31-minute fucking song. Another that Grateful Dead song, dude. 31 fucking minutes. Like, I listened to it once. I could not listen to it again. I was like, no, I am not a deadhead. I am nowhere near a fucking deadhead.
Dude, I listen to 500 of your fucking songs, man.
They haven't been my songs. They're Rolling Stones. I don't agree with most of them, for fuck's sake. They're not my music, most of them. But yeah, I'll go Celine Dion because that song, puts thoughts in your head. But Kevin, which way you want to go?
I thought that I was going to be given the Dead a vote because I kind of like that song after not being a Deadhead for years and not liking any song. But I also fucking love the magicians Siegfried and Joy. And they use this song on all their magic tricks, and they are the best magicians ever. They're the people that do the reveals with the sheet, and then it's like you pretty much watch them do the magic trick. The joke is that it's shitty magic. It's just to cheer people up. Love them.
Yeah, it's their videos on Facebook are fucking pretty funny. But Mike, which way did you want to go in this?
It's got to be Celine Dion. Her voice, I don't think it was her strongest song, but her voice, she pours a lot of herself into her music and singing. And as you said, I'm not a Dead fan either. I mean, at least to the point once you get over 20 minutes, man. I mean, it's like, come on. I mean, unless you're at the concert and you're really chill.
Shrooming out, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if 30-minute jam is going to be the thing, get in your car and Celine Dion for sure.
Yeah. Well, the good news is, Aaron, it's going to be facing another one of your songs in the match it gets put in. But which way would you have gone this, Aaron?
You mean which way am I going?
Yeah.
Celine
Dion just won.
All coming back to me now. Very dramatic. Number 37. The Veneta Dark Star, number 3. It's the Veneta Dark Star.
Which is what they see on the shrooms. But Chancey, which way would you have gone?
Honestly, I actually kind of like that Celine Dion song for the most part. But I'll vote for the Grateful Dead.
Why?
Because he sounds like a kid who just got told he has to go to bed.
That was a resounding, powerful yes.
I vote, I guess.
That's going to be everybody in November, but yeah. The next matchup is going to get started off by, me. And yes, Harley's song moved on to the first round to face another one of Aaron's songs. So it's all Come Back to Me Now by Celine Dion versus Aaron's song I Am One by Smashing Pumpkins. And I believe there were 2 Pumpkin songs on this, or am I wrong?
Yeah, no, there are.
Are there?
Yeah, there's 2 pumpkins.
Yeah, I don't know how that second pumpkin on there actually, because it's not in the fucking bracket. I kept hearing it like over the last 2 days. I was like,
I don't see
why is it?
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, because that last song on the playlist, Bullet with Butterfly Wings. I don't know if that got clicked to my pocket, like one of those like add to playlist things or something like that, but that's not in the bracket actually. So I have no idea where the hell that came from. I thought maybe like Aaron added it or something.
I didn't add anything.
It's a good tune though.
Oh. I mean, that I was gonna say that's actually the song I like better out of the Smashing Pumpkin ones on that were on the playlist. So I mean, I still gotta go for Celine Dion because I Am One is not that great a song in my opinion. But Kevin, which way you want to go?
Baby, 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 can you do? I don't know the lyrics. Celine Dion.
I mean, if you touch me like that, Kevin. But Mike, which way you want to go?
So this is I'm sorry. This is It's All Coming Back to Me.
Yep, It's All Coming Back to Me versus I Am One.
Oh, I Am One. Smashing Pumpkins.
And Aaron, as if I have to ask.
Let's see. I Am One. The note is this song is fucking dope, and it's number 5.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's All Coming Back to Me Now. Still very dramatic.
Oh yeah.
37.
But Chancey, which way you want to go?
Pumpkins.
And Harley,
Celine Dion.
which means we have our second coin flip of the night, folks. And I'll let since Aaron might lose a second song in a row, I'll let him pick heads or tails for his song.
Tails.
And tails takes it, actually. And see, that's how you know I don't cheat the coin flips, because it's not songs I want to move on. So
At least now I know it's not two-headed.
it may look like it is, but that's just an illusion. But that means it will be a Chansey versus Aaron matchup in the next round. But going down to the bottom half of this half, it's a Chansey versus Jamie matchup again. And it's Scavenger of Human Sorrow by Death, Chansey's song, going against Jamie's song, Sandstorm by Darude, or however the fuck you say their name. And it gets started off by Kevin, ironically enough. Glow sticks out, Kevin.
I mean, come on. It's one of the most iconic songs in goddamn history. Who put this on the bracket? I don't know who put it on the bracket. I didn't put it on the bracket, but
Jamie did.
Jamie
did.
Thank you, Jamie. You put the winner on the bracket. I doubt it's gonna win with these people, but I win. I pick it, Jamie. I win. I pick it to win, Jamie. Let's go. Let's go.
And Mike.
Man, it's got to be Death. It's got to be Death. All the way.
The death of Kevin's heart right now, but yeah.
Oh, sounds like we got two ride or dies this round. We got two ride or dies this round.
I'm sorry, brother. It's got to be Death.
Oh, no, it's good. We all got our ride or dies.
Yeah, man. It's got to be.
But Aaron, I'm kind of interested to hear your take, since you said something after 2 weeks ago show that kind of gave us a little foretelling.
Sandstorm. The note is "Them Beats is Dope." Number 23. Scavenger of Human Sorrow. Number 50. The note is "Fuck this song back to hell."
Oh man.
And as Chansey wipes the unfathomable tears of sadness from his face, Chansey, Death or Darude?
Give him
The first
Darude,
line.
give him Death.
The first line of the song is, "What pain will it take to satisfy your sick appetite?" Fucking that's a lot of pain right there. That hurt, Aaron. That hurt real bad. But I'm going I'm going with Death.
And Harley, is it going to be Death or Sandstorm?
Death.
Ooh. Well, you saved me from having to do it, but
Death is among my favorite Discworld characters, but other than that, not a big fan.
Yeah, I have to, I gotta go with Death as well, because Scoundrel Human Sorrow is a fucking amazing song. And I know how much it means to Chansey, and I was gonna make it win regardless, and Sandstorm's classic, it is, Kevin. Don't get me wrong, it's fucking a classic. Like, it's in so many different pop culture things. It's ridiculous. But I'm not a club guy. Never was. So hey, no glow sticks and nipple tats over here, Like, no, I'm good.
You don't need to be to appreciate the art of the music.
There's glow sticks at fish shows too, but actually they prefer glow rings now. You ever get hit with a glow stick?
I can see the two coming together in the same show. Not so much.
Yeah, I got it. But it means the next matchup to see who's going to face Death is either Bubbles or Harley's song. And it's Bubbles' Scars by Papa Roach versus Harley's Keep Your Head Up by Tupac. And Mike actually gets started this one off.
Oh, wow. This is Scars?
Yeah, versus Keep Your Head Up.
Man, I now in this case, I got to kind of flip the script on this one a little bit. I thought this was pretty smooth with Tupac, so I got to go with Tupac on this one.
And a vote for Tupac.
That's a tough one. That Papa Roach was all right though.
And Aaron, what are your rankings on this one?
Tight as it gets. Number 38 versus 39.
Which one's 38? I'm kind of curious.
Tupac takes it.
And Chancey?
Who's going against Tupac?
Papa Roach.
Scars.
Oh, dude. So I'm going Tupac for sure.
And Harley, since one of these is your song, which way do you want to go?
Tupac. I mean, that song right now is a classic. Like, well, in my opinion, because he said we all came from a woman, by a woman. Why don't you basically treat your woman right?
Well, that means that Tupac is going to face death in the next round, maybe again. But
already did, yeah.
That's why I said again. But
lost that fight.
I gotta throw this to Papa Roach. I am not a Tupac fan to begin with, and that song is definitely not one of his better songs. Should have put some Thugs Mansion in this bitch. Should have put some Thugs Mansion in this bitch, or some Biggie. But Kevin, which way you want it?
What was Tupac in before? Wasn't he in like Digital Underground or something?
Yeah, he was in Digital Underground.
Yeah, Digital Underground was in the hit classic movie Nothing But Trouble.
Yep. And Kevin, Tupac or Papa Roach?
Papa Roach has that nostalgia, and I didn't listen to rap when I was young because I didn't like the genre. I started to appreciate it when I got older, and this is some rap I would listen to. This is that good shit. This is some of that good shit. So I'm gonna.
Dude, I was 24 when that shit came out.
Well, I'm not saying it was new when I was young. I'm saying it was like there, like all kinds of rap was around, and I didn't like it because I didn't like rap when I was young, and then I grew to appreciate it later in life. Some of it, not all of it. Like I can't do that Beastie Boys stuff. I don't understand how that's considered good.
You bite your tongue, sir.
Oh my God.
I know it's an insult. I know, but I just can't understand it, man.
But Aaron gets to start off the final matchup the final two matchups in round one. And it's going to be a Chancey versus Jamie matchup for their last songs for both of them in this. And it's Chancey's song, Hey Jealousy by the Gin Blossoms, going against Jamie's song she picked for our good friend Harvey, Getting Jiggy With It by Will Smith. Hey, Pam, thanks for watching. But, Aaron, is it Will Smith or Gin Blossoms?
Gin Blossoms. My note is I like the bass in the mix. Number 27. Getting Jiggy With It. Number 19. And of the two, Fish has covered Getting Jiggy With It, not Hey Jealousy, for the record. Anyway.
Holy fucking shit, I did not see that coming. But... oh, Harvey would be rolling right now on the floor with his tongue out of his mouth. I swear to God. But, Chancey, which way you want to
go? I'm going to go with the Gin Blossoms.
And Harley?
Gin Blossoms.
Yeah, I like Hey Jealousy, or as I referred to it for many years before Chancey brought this album on the show, Hey Jesse. But I'm gonna go with Getting Jiggy With It because it's childhood nostalgia. Like I came out like in sixth grade. That fucking Will Smith was the top of the world right then.
Didn't they both come out when you were a child?
I don't know. I never really heard Gin Blossoms. I never knew that song was by a band called Gin Blossoms until Chancey brought that album on. I always just heard that song on like stores and shit.
It's probably 5 years older and Getting Jiggy With It at least.
Well, that's probably why I didn't know about it. I would have been very young at that point. But Mike, is it Gin Blossoms or Will Smith?
I would put
me.
these two right in line with each other. Gin Blossom. This song was, I mean, it was popular. It was, you know, it's a good song. It's a good radio song. And then again, Jiggy with it was, I mean, that's just a fun, catchy song, right? I mean, it's upbeat. It's there. So I got to go with Will Smith on this one.
Is that Big Willie
And-
style or the Willennium?
That was Big Willie style, I believe. That was before, because I'm pretty sure that was before Millennium. I think. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a long time to actually look for those. But Kevin, the deciding vote is yours. Is it going to be a coin flip, or are you going to let Big Will take it home?
I'm gonna go with that na 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 na
Can
na
you
na
do it?
na 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 na. Jiggy with
See, Kevin.
And Will Smith moves into round 2. Kind of surprisingly to me, but it's all for you, Harvey. But Jamie was here, she'd be dying laughing at that. But final matchup is going to be Harley versus Aaron. An interesting
Final matchup. We're done.
For round 1.
Queen and Jane's, huh?
Yep, it's Harley's Fat Bottom Girls by Queen, or Aaron's Getting in the Shower Thinking by Jane's Addiction. And get started off by, I believe, Kevin, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, I'm sorry, Chancey.
I'll go with Queen on this one.
And Harley?
Fat bottom girls. Because we make the vote go round.
The world and other parts of things. But I gotta go with Queen as well. I mean, it was not the superior Queen song on this whole bracket, because we did have Queen song on the other side, but it is a classic, and a little too poppy for me to be one of my favorite Queen songs, but it is a classic. But Kevin, which way you want to go?
I'm surprised you didn't vote for Jane's Addiction, because there's not only one, but 2 sets of titties on the cover. And you're Jeremy.
Dude, there's titties on a lot of covers.
They're paper mache titties, though.
I'm
Slippery one way.
gonna get on our bikes and ride.
Pre-ban.
This is the easy vote for me. I'm fucking Queen. Queen is one of my favorite bands of all time. It's fucking Queen, man.
Mike, which way would you have gone? Jane's Addiction or Queen?
I mean, Jane's is fun. You know, they have that sound. It's certainly a catchy tune, but I mean, Queen's a rocker on this one, man. Queen.
And Aaron, finish us out here. Which way would you have gone?
Fat Bottom Girls, number 11. Standing in the Shower Thinking. As I said last week when we did Ted Just Admit It, it should flow into this song. They belong together like Heartbreaker and Live and Love and Made. But it's number 6. So
As I figured.
James gets its only vote.
Which means that round 1 is officially over. And
The other one got knocked out the first round too, right? Wasn't it Serial Killer versus Serial Killer?
yeah, because one of the finalists beat it. Yeah, in the first round, I think, or second round maybe. I forget which, but that means that Harley gets off round 2, and we go back to the top because it's gonna be Aaron versus kind of Kevin. It's Three Little Pigs by Green Jelly versus Inca Roads by Frank Zappa, and it's Harley's vote.
3 Little Pigs.
And okay, sorry, Aaron. It's a tough one for me. It really is. I dig Inca Roads a lot, but it's Three Little Pigs, dude. It's Three Little Pigs. I mean, I'd have to go slap myself and try to blow a house down if I didn't vote for the Three Little Pigs. But Kevin, which way you want to go?
Oh, this one's easy. I'm going with the Zappa. I'm going to give the Zappa a vote this round. Yeah, let's go.
And Mike.
It's got to be the Three Little Pigs, man. It's got to be.
And Aaron?
Goes to my number 1.
Number 1.
George Duke, Ruth Underwood. Who's on drums? Chester Humphreys. Inca Rhodes, man.
I figured. And Nancy, is it going to be a coin flip, or are you going to give it to Green Jelly?
Oh, that's rough.
As rough as Inca Rhodes
Yeah. I'll give it to Green Jello.
I heard they suck. But that means that the next matchup is going to be
I swear, if the
Bubbles
song that
versus-
I didn't vote for that makes it and it wins, I'm gonna riot.
Yeah, that's a good song. Blue Murder.
Yeah, all my songs are out.
Are they? Yeah, maybe.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they are. Actually, no, they're not. No, they're not. You got one left. You got one left. I don't know how far it's going to make it because it's against a song you love, but we'll see when we get there. But that means the next matchup to see who Green Jelly's going to face is Bubbles versus Chansey. And it's She's So Mean by Matchbox 20 versus Nutshell by Alice in Chains. And, oh, I get to start this one out. Yeah, since it's not facing my song this time, I could vote for Matchbox 20 because that song is kind of remind me of Billy Joel in a way. Like certain parts of it were like Billy Joel-ish. But Kevin, Matchbox 20 or Alice in Chains?
How many matches are in the backs? How many
20,
matches are in the backs?
20, sir.
There's probably 20. I'm gonna go with 20.
And Mike.
Gotta ride Nutshell on this one. Strong song.
And Aaron?
Nutshell 22. She's So Mean 28.
And Chansey, I was about to ask.
Nutshell.
And Harley, finish us out. Is it going to be a coin flip or is it going to be Nutshell?
Nutshell.
And Nutshell moves on and will face Green Jello in the next round. But the next matchup is going to be a Chansey versus Kevin matchup. And it's Pepper by the Butthole Surfers versus Freedom of 76 by Ween.
Yikes.
And this one gets started off by Kevin.
Oh, yikes.
Yay.
I'm sorry, Chansey. I never knew Butthole Surfers. That's a good song. I'm going to go with a beautiful ass Freedom of 7 Death.
What the fuck?
Sounds like sounds like a little case of the gypsy curse coming on there. Kevin, are you sure you want to vote for that song?
No, I just recently got asthma and I just swallowed shit wrong, so my cough is a bit more drastic right now. So, no, I'm going for Freedom of 76, man.
Well, it's funny because all of a sudden I hear from the TV in the house, if you kiss me like that, like fucking start playing. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like,
Is there magic happening?
I don't know. My wife's watching something, but if everybody no magic happening, I'm out here, motherfucker. But Mike, which way you want to go?
Oh, we're gonna stick to Pepper on this one.
And Aaron, Ween or Butthole Surfers?
Butthole Surfers number 16, Ween number 12.
Just a little bit higher up on that Ween. But Chansey, this is an interesting one for you. Is it Pepper or Freedom of 76?
These aren't both Chansey choices?
No.
No, Ween's Kevin.
Ween. I'm the Ween.
He brought
It
Nautilus on the
sucks.
show. He brought Nautilus
I
on the
love-
show before anybody else brought Ween.
It
Nautilus.
sucks because
What?
it's the
Oh,
mollusk.
The
Are you
mollusk.
talking about mollusk? Mollusk.
Yeah, I fucking want to call it Nautilus always. I don't know why. You know, I'm gonna
But,
stand here with my dick.
yeah,
I'm gonna stand here with my dick fucking blowing in the wind. But
I'm gonna vote for the Butthole Surfers. I'm sorry, Kevin.
ooh.
Hey, we both. It was our choices. How dare we vote for our choices?
How dare you? And what was that, Chancey?
I was agreeing with Kevin.
Oh. And Harley, if you're done licking a spoon there, which way are you gonna go?
I'm going with the butthole surfer.
Yeah, I'm throwing this into a tiebreaker because I'm voting for Ween. No, my favorite Ween song, but I still like it better than Pepper. The only thing I like about Pepper is the fucking guitar riff. Like, that's legendary, that opening riff. But besides that, like, yeah. But since Kevin, actually no, that got swept last time. Both these swept the other ones in their first round. So fuck it. Chancey hasn't got to pick one yet. Chancey, heads or tails for buttholes?
Tails?
Well, that makes sense. Ooh,
I get it.
Heads takes it, though.
The Ween took it.
So Ween moves on. But the next matchup, you have another chance, buddy. Because it's you versus Aaron. And it's Rumble by Link Ray and the Raymen versus I Am One by Smashing Pumpkins. And that's going to get started off by Mike.
I Am One won its round?
Yeah, it beat... Oh, fuck me, no. I'm sorry, I copied the wrong shit. Actually, oh yeah, I did. It won the coin flip. It won the coin flip.
Right.
Good one.
It knocked out Celine Dion. But,
tails.
yeah.
I Am One against Rumble.
Yeah, I Am One versus Rumble.
Going with I Am One. Go with Smashing Pumpkins.
And Aaron?
Yep. I Am One, number 5. Rumble, number 17.
And Chancey.
Yeah, that's tricky because I love the Smashing Pumpkins. I mean, Rumble may be iconic for, metal and stuff, or not metal, but rock and roll. But I gotta go with Smashing Pumpkins on this one.
And Harley.
Smashing Pumpkins.
And I actually will throw in a Rumble because I actually enjoyed that a little more than that Smashing Pumpkins song. If it was Butterfly Bullet with Butterfly Wings, then fuck yeah, I'd be going for that one. But
Fly Wings, Carlisle.
But Kevin, which way would you have gone?
Oh shit! I just forgot the songs again.
I Am
What was the
One
other one?
versus Rumble.
Rumble. Go with Rumble. Rumble, tumble, bumble.
Which means we go down to the bottom half of round 2. And it's going to be a Chancey versus Harley matchup getting started off by Aaron. Well, I already know that vote. But it's going to be Scoundrel Human Sorrow by Death versus Keep Your Head Up by Tupac.
Yeah. Still number 50. Still fuck that song to hell. Tupac, number 38.
We need to keep that song in just so Aaron keeps saying that. But Chancey, Tupac or Death?
Death.
Aren't they both the same thing? Oh.
Dude, what you talking about? Tupac's in Jamaica smoking blunts. But which way you want to go, Harley?
Tupac.
Literally, my whole childhood, that's all we ever heard was that, like, Tupac's in Jamaica smoking weed. Like, everybody's like, he ain't dead. There was no damn body. But I got to go with Death. I'm not a Tupac fan to begin with, really. So, Death. I'll take Death every day of the week, twice on Sunday. But, Kevin, which way you want to go?
I'm going to go with 2 Pac-Mans.
Which means, Mike, you're either going to push us to a coin flip or you're going to give Tupac the win.
Gotta keep it. Gotta hold it down for Death, man. Toss the coin, see which way it goes.
Does Death choose heads or tails?
Well, I'm actually going to let Harley choose it. I mean, see which side of the grave Tupac's gonna be flipping on.
Yeah.
Heads.
Never let death call the coin flip. That's true.
And unfortunately, heads takes it.
That's what I said.
I know. That's why I said unfortunately.
That's not
Rude.
unfortunately.
That's rude.
So which song was that?
Tupac.
Tupac moves on.
Oh,
I know, right? That's why I said unfortunately.
Oh.
Hey, you put up a fight. Put up a good fight.
Tried.
I'll say it for you again. Fuck that song to hell. That's fine.
I appreciate you. All right, man.
Hey, I appreciated the hustle.
And once again, folks, Tupac beats death. But we
Nice.
For the
gotta.
first time.
I don't know, man. But that brings us down to the final matchup in round 2. And it's going to get started off by Chansey. It's Jamie versus Harley. It's Getting Jiggy With It by Will Smith versus Fat Bomb Girls by Queen.
Oh.
Queen.
And Harley.
Fat bottom girls.
I'll throw Big Willie a vote because, I mean, you can't have Fat Bomb Girls without no Big Willie around. Come on. But, Kevin, which way you want to go?
Man, it's a classic Will Smith song, but it's fucking Queen, man. It's Fat Bottom Girls. We're gonna get on our bikes and ride. That's what I like to do. That's my therapy, is getting on my bike and riding.
I mean, I don't know. If it was Here Comes the Men in Black, it might be a different story. But, Mike, Will Smith or Queen?
Queen, easy.
Which means Queen takes it, and I'm kind of happy about that just because I know they'll beat the next competitor. But which way would you have gone, Aaron?
Way I'm still going. Queen number 11, Will Smith number 19.
Which, yeah. That's why it's a
Sweet.
Big Willie vote. No, after Big Willie vote, I had to. It was for Harvey, man. It was for Harvey. And that's where that joke dies. But it's now time to go into the quarterfinals. And the first matchup is going to get started off by Harley. And it's Kevin versus Chansey. It's Three Little Pigs by Green Jelly versus Nutshell by Alice in Chains.
Alice in Chains.
Yeah, I'm going to give that a big fuck that and give mine the Three Little Pigs. But, Kevin, which way you want to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it that big fuck that. Give it to Alice in Chains.
It's a lot of fuck that's going on here.
It's a roulette of fucks. But, Mike, which way you want to go?
Well, Three Little Pigs, I think, has run its course. It's a fun song, catchy song, certainly great to listen to. Turn the radio up, turn the system up in the car. But Nutshell, man, it's just a better song.
Yeah, my son told me he didn't like Three Little Pigs when he heard it for the first time. I'm like, that car. But
Hey, listen, man, it sounds good when you turn the system up. It sounds good.
I always love the voice change. And the fact that I've seen him strip to his boxers while playing it. Like, it's, yeah. And then he, of course, closes out with Green Jello Sucks in his boxers. So, But, Aaron, Three Little Pigs or Alice in Chains?
Three Little Pigs didn't officially get ranked, so I'm going with Alice in Chains.
And just like that, the Three Little Pigs all go back down to the Big Bad Wolf.
Get my revenge.
Yeah.
Straw House,
Not
man.
getting my
Straw
shit.
House.
But, Chansey, which way you want to go?
I'm going to go with Alice in Chains.
Which means, to find out who they're facing in the semifinals, it's going to be Kevin versus Aaron matchup again. And it's Freedom of 76 by Ween versus I Am One by Smashing Pumpkins. And it's going to get started off by me. Fuck. Actually, yeah, no, not fuck. That's easy. Ween all fucking day. But Kevin, which way you want to go?
I'm gonna give that a big fat yup.
The Ween appreciate your yup. But Mike, which way you want to go?
I saw Weed live. They're great.
I'm going to stick with the Smashing Pumpkins, man.
And Aaron, I'm kind of curious to hear this one.
Smashing Pumpkins number 5, Freedom of 76 number 12.
And Chancey.
Oh man, that's tricky. I'll go with Ween.
And Harley, is Ween moving on, or is it going to be a coin flip?
It's Smashing Pumpkins.
And Kevin, heads or tails for Ween?
Oh shit. I wasn't ready to. Fuck. I was waiting for. I forgot that I might say one. Fuck. The fucking ba-ba-da. Can I flip a coin to know what coin I flip? Head.
And heads takes it, actually.
Yes. Head always wins. No. It does not.
Heads to the win.
It's like saying rock always wins.
50% of the time.
Which means in our final quarterfinal matchup, it gets started off by Kevin, and it's Harley versus Harley. It's Keep Your Head Up by Tupac versus Fat Bottom Girls by Queen.
Ooh. Yikes. Both phenomenal songs. I'm going with Queen. I love me Queen. God save that Queen.
I'm just telling you, for this bottom half, whatever song faces the other song has a fucking fight ahead of it. So, but Mike, Queen or Tupac?
Well, I didn't vote for Tupac last time, and I voted for Queen, so I'm going to hold to it. Queen.
And Aaron?
Fat Bottom Girls 11, Keep Your Head Up 28.
And
38.
Chancey?
48. No,
it was 38.
I'm gonna go with Queen.
Which means Queen will move into the finals for the bottom half, and I'll get to that in a bit. But Harley said it's both your songs.
I'm going for Queen because I like Queen better than Tupac.
Which means that we have our first sweep in the quarterfinals. In our last quarterfinal matchup, which
isn't it our second?
Perfect.
Oh, in the quarterfinals.
Yes, sir. In the quarterfinals. But that means that we can officially start the semifinals to see which two songs are going to be facing the winners from last episode. And it's going to get started off by Mike. It's Chancey versus Kevin. It's Nutshell by Alice in Chains versus Freedom of 76 by Ween.
Same scenario. Still got to sit with Alice in Chains for the Nutshell.
And Aaron.
Ween 12, Alice in Chains 22.
Finally, Aaron gets to vote for Ween. But Chancey, Freedom of 76 or Nutshell?
Nutshell.
Oh, that was faster than I thought you'd make that decision. And Harley?
Nutshell.
Well, I'm giving it to Ween again. Which, Kevin, is it going to be a coin flip or is Nutshell moving on?
You know it's going to be a coin flip, and I will accept a defeat because it went farther than I was expecting it. Man.
And Chancey, since I don't think you picked one. Yep, so Chancey, heads or tails for Alice in Chains?
I'll go with tails again.
Them circus folks don't know how to bet because it's heads.
Woo!
Which means Freedom of 76 moves into the finals against the winner from 2 weeks ago. But
one of my parents might be sleeping. I feel fucking yikes. Sorry.
And actually, that's the only semifinal matchup we had because the bottom half doesn't have a semifinal. So that means it is time to put the winners of this week against the winners from last week. And I did let Mike know what songs won last week just so he came prepared. But that means this one's going to get started off by Aaron. And it's my song versus Kevin's song. It's Pogo the Clown by Dog Fashion Disco versus Freema 76 by Ween.
Ween number 12, Pogo the Clown number 14.
Damn, that's close. And now here comes the real decision. Chancey.
Pogo.
And Harley.
Pogo.
And yeah, I picked it, so I'm definitely going for Pogo. But Kevin, is it Freedom at 76 or Pogo the Clown?
Oh, it's Freedom. I've never heard that song before. I just checked it out. I probably would have never voted for it, but I'm going with Freedom.
Which means, Mike, you're either going to make this go to a coin flip or Dog Fashion Disco's moving into the grand finale matchup.
Well, at this point now, I got to give it to the underdog, at least from what I've been voting against it the whole time. But now it's up against this one, and I just didn't care for it. So Freedom of 76 to get my vote.
Nice.
And I'm going to pick, since, you know, it's the first song I've had that actually needed a coin flip.
And you haven't picked one yet.
I know. So, Tails is always
the flipper.
No, well, and because I only had one song in this whole fucking half of the bracket, so, and it didn't make it far. But I'll go with Tails because it's always gave me luck. Oh, and it's fucking heads. God damn it.
Nice. Ween.
I mean, I'm not too disappointed because I do like Ween, but still, sadly disappointed a little bit. But that means
unexpectedly stoked. I didn't even nominate Ween.
But that means the bottom half, the finals, is me versus Harley, and this is the matchup. Oh god, I honestly don't know how this can go, but I don't really know if Chancey gets started out, and it's Darling Nikki by Prince versus Fat Bomb Girls by Queen.
Queen.
And Harley?
Queen.
Yeah, I can't vote for Queen over Prince. I mean, certain songs maybe, but not Darling Nikki. No way in fucking hell am I voting for Queen over Prince on that song, especially that Queen song. But Kevin, Darling Nikki or Fat Bomb Girls?
I didn't get into Prince until later in life, so I'm not completely familiar with all of his songs, and I don't think I've ever heard this song in my entire life.
Amanda would slap you right.
I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's good.
He meets her in a hotel lobby masturbating in a magazine.
May or may not have something to do with sex.
It's
doesn't
Prince,
all songs have to do with sex by Prince?
He doesn't know it. Okay.
But
I'm gonna go with my familiar one and Prince. Not Prince, Queen.
Amanda would backhand you, just so you know. But Mike, Prince or Queen?
I like some of Prince's stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of his I don't want to say not his music, certainly his talent. Definitely the man is talented, was talented extremely. But in this case, I just got to ride Queen, man. Queen's a better song here.
No, that's Queen's
I have
song.
to make a correction. I realize that this is from the movie Purple Rain, and I have watched that movie once, so I have heard this song at least once in my life.
It's not on long in the movie. No,
So,
Kevin. Kevin, the reason I said that is because that song it's a song Amanda made me put in the Prince bracket.
Oh,
Like she got Cuddy over it. But
I'm sorry,
Aaron,
Amanda.
Aaron, which way you want to go?
Fat Bottom Girls number 11, Darling Nikki number 8.
Oof, and Prince gets a second vote. Thank you, Aaron. But
It's still knocked out though.
well, and culture swine and all that. But
No, that's
that
you.
means, yeah,
100% you.
Prince. Fuck.
It's not
Which
wrong.
means the third. I mean, it's fucking Prince. But third and fourth place matchup can take place now, though, before we decide the grand winner. And it's my songs against each other, which is going to be interesting enough. But Harley, is it Pogo the Clown by Dog Fashion Disco or Darling Nikki by Prince?
I'll take Prince.
And yeah, I don't even fucking. Both these have such re-listenability. Every day I could hear these songs and I get tired of them. But just that fucking opening beat in Prince. I got been Darling Nikki. I gotta fucking do that opening beat. But Kevin,
I'm gonna go with the Prince, the son of royalty. I'm gonna go with the Prince.
The song you don't know.
Yeah, but I heard enough of that one and enough of the other one to be able to vote.
Gotcha.
And Mike, which way you want to go?
This one's going to be Prince.
And Aaron, I know.
Prince number 8, Pogo number 14.
And Chancey, finish us out in a matchup that probably will destroy you.
I'll go with Dog Fashion on this one.
Which means Prince doesn't get a streak, but I'm happy about that. And the
I wouldn't mind
finals.
seeing him streak. Oh,
A sweep, you mean?
what? No, I said I wouldn't mind seeing him streak because Jeremy said he didn't get a streak.
I think Jeremy meant to say sweep.
I
Either
know,
way.
but he said streak.
It technically works either way, but that means I get to start off the finals, and it's Kevin versus Harley. I swear to God, Harley, if you get to pick two of the next brackets on both of my shows, I swear to fucking God. But it's Kevin's Freema 76 by Ween versus Harley's Fat Bomb Girls by Queen. So it's Ween versus Queen. It's Ween versus Queen.
Right.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. But I'm going with Freema 76. But Kevin, which way you want to go?
All I gotta say is Queen won the normal bracket. Does Queen need to win both brackets? I'm gonna vote for Queen. I'm sorry, I love Queen, but I love Queen, man.
And Mike?
I'm going to take Queen all the way to the championship, man.
Yeah. I'm putting up a foot by
And Aaron?
Ween number 12, Queen number 11.
Oh, damn, that's
so
close.
So close.
And Chancey?
I'm going to go with Queen.
And you pretty much just prevented the tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
And Harley?
I'm going with Queen.
Well deserved.
Which means Queen does win the bracket and the fucking 50-song bracket. And Harley, at this point, do you happen to know which bracket you picked for your next one? Off the humongous list I made. Yeah, folks, I think I made like 120 something brackets up in the last couple months to prepare for this moment. So, a lot of choices. You can always send it later if you don't got Ray Harley.
do songs about suicide and whatever that was. Oh no, I want to do the serial killer one.
Oh, the top 50 serial killer songs?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we just did serial killer movies on my other show. Might as well do serial killer songs in this one to kind of compare them together. Or maybe release them the same day. We'll see. But
Pogo the Clown versus Ted just admitted the rematch.
yeah, Pogo the Clown actually did get a rematch because I believe that's a add-in to that list. So, yeah. But I will send that playlist out to those involved. But, folks, we thank you for coming and watching for the last 7 months, and plenty more to come. Plenty. You got enough brackets to last another fucking 40 years, probably. Maybe. But, Aaron, where can they find you?
They can find me on the Yeah podcast with Lisa and Phil and Aaron, wherever you find your podcasts.
I love that you advertise yourself. But, Harley, where can they find you?
You can find me every Sunday night, except for the occasional Saturday with our brackets, on the Asylum with Harley and Joker. Tomorrow night we're doing weird, strange commercials. What were they thinking?
Apply directly to the forehead.
I'm looking forward to that one, actually. I got so many comments. But Kevin, where can they find you?
I'm just a guy, man. If you find me, you find me. I got nothing to plug, really. I'm not active. I'm not active anywhere right now. I'm just a guy.
He has a secret identity, folks, but they're secret for a reason. But Mike, where can they find you?
Primary is coming out of Twitter, X. It's at Pollster_Mike1. It's the Curious Pollster. And we do daily entertainment polls and memes and just engage with a vibrant community.
And they also do raffles for who's participating the most.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, August is, we just finished July's contest. August just started. It's a minimum of 3 engagements a day. What we're doing this month is everybody who reaches 90, which we end up with some 24 to 26,000 different accounts who engage with us every month. So everybody who's over 90 gets entered into the drawing, and it'll go into a wheel randomizer, and we'll pull out the drawing and see who gets the awards. And we have shopping sites and merchandise and all that kind of good stuff. So we just open it up to them and tell them whatever they want. We customize it and send it off to them.
Yeah, I've been in the top 10 list a lot of weeks. I think I missed this week somehow, but
yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I meant to tell you. Yeah,
I don't know. I swear to God, I retweet like every fucking poll. But
I'll tell you, some of them are tough, man. Some of them are tough to get into. Guys have DM'd me and they're like, well, what? Why aren't I in it now? I was like, oh man, numbers getting pretty high.
I'm sure.
Some active people.
But Chancey, where can they find you besides the pit of darkness?
Instagram and TikTok. It's the Red Eye Roundtable. On X, it's Red Eye Table, and here, there, everywhere. Soon to be on that fucking awesome podcast when we go to try and dude, I'm telling you, I can't wait to make my case about Hellraiser, Aaron. I know that it was crazy and I know you didn't like it, but I think I can swing your vote, man.
But that was a good movie though.
It was interesting.
It's a trip. It really is.
Not the worst of the almost 40 movies from 1987 I've watched this year.
Hey, I'll take it though. I'll take it.
I just shot you the follow, man.
None of them are worse than Surf Nazis.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, for sure.
Surf Nazis wasn't horrible, but it's almost like Surf Ninjas in the 90s. But you can find both your musers on Facebook as the Uncensored, Unapologetic, and Untamed Podcast Collective, UCubed. You can find us on
Appreciate
XX Baby in the Gram as that Juggalo Bastard. And you can find us on TikTok as that Juggalo Bastard Podcast. And of course, you can catch us on YouTube as Maniacal Music Musings, where this is streaming. And you can also catch us on Parapost and Blind Knowledge Network, because, you know, all knowledge was blind till somehow fucking Queen beat Ween. But until next time, folks, we'll see you in 2 weeks with whatever bracket she just picked. I totally just blanked on it. But
Serial killers and stuff.
Serial killer music bracket. Yes, I totally blanked on that for a second. How could I? We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Killers.
Appreciate you guys having me on.
Serial killers. Wake up in the morning.